Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In this video, I will discuss the topic theater of absurd. So the term theater of absurd was first coined by the critic Martin Esslin. This is a very important point from exam point of view, so please keep this point in mind. So now let's see the meaning of the two words theater and absurd. So absurd is which is wildly unreasonable, illogical and inappropriate. And you know the meaning of theater. Theater is a building where the plays and other dramatic performance happen. So now let's see what is the meaning of absurdism in philosophy. So in philosophy, absurdism means the conflict between the human tendency to find any meaning or purpose of life and its inability to find any meaning or purpose of life. So this is the meaning of absurdism in philosophy. So absurdists were greatly inspired from the philosopher Albert Camus, who said that the searching meaning for life is totally futile, and he has illustrated these things in his essay Myth of Sisyphus. In this essay, he portrays a Greek mythological character Sisyphus, who is condemned to roll up a rock up to the top of the mountain, and when it reaches the top of the mountain, naturally it falls down, and then Sisyphus has to again roll it up to the top, and he has to do the same thing to his in his whole life. So Albert Camus compares the human life with the situation of Sisyphus. Like, our life is totally meaningless. Here I would tell you what Eugene Ionesco said. Ionesco said that if we cut off the religious, transcendental or metaphysical roots, like all the roots from a human being, his actions will be totally senseless, meaningless and useless and absurd. So this was the philosophy from which the absurdists were inspired. So now let's see how this movement came up. So this movement, absurdism movement, came up after the Second World War in 1950. So before World War, people used to think that human beings are rational creatures who live in a ordered social structure. But during the World War, situation changes. There were so many people killed and so many bloodsheds, death happened. So everywhere there was terror and fear of death. So people changes. So during the World War, people changes, and after the World War, they cannot think the way they used to think before the World War. So everywhere there is pessimism, helplessness, doubt, absurdism. They cannot find any meaning of life. Their belief from the faith and belief from God has lost. So these things give birth to absurdism. So theater of absurd is basically a form of drama where the dramatist focuses on the meaninglessness or absurdism of human existence through the meaningless or repeated, fragmented dialogues. And theater of absurd is basically giving sense to the senseless. So here in the dramas we see it doesn't follow any specific pattern. So all the things happened totally absurdly, and the dramas talk about only the focus on the problems. They don't give any solutions. The dramatists wants readers or the viewers to draw their own conclusion or own solutions. These are the things about theater of absurd. Now let's see the famous writers and their works who wrote to theater of absurd. Like Samuel Beckett is one of the most famous writer of theater of absurd, whose famous dramas are Waiting for the Godot, Endgame, etc. And the next writer is Eugene Ionesco, whose famous dramas are Rhinoceros, The Chairs, etc. And another famous dramatist from theater of absurd is Harold Pinter, who wrote The Rooms. He's one of the famous drama from theater of absurd is The Rooms. So these are the things, important things about theater of absurd. I have talked about what is absurdism and what is theater of absurd and the famous dramas and the writers about theater of absurd. I hope you have liked this video. If you have liked this video, please like, comment and share with your friends, and please subscribe the channel if you haven't done yet. Thank you for watching.